Speaking of thrilled for success, I had one of those emotions on Monday night, George Allen Field, Long Beach State women's soccer taking on San Diego, an interesting proximity rivalry. It's actually San Diego is the team that Long Beach State beat when it made its Elite Eight run a few years ago. And they've played each other like 18 times, so they definitely know each other very well, but they did not know about Kayla Cannon. Kayla Cannon, an upperclassman for the program at Long Beach State right now, waited her turn for the last few years to finally get into the rotation and play that very important wing forward position in Mauricio Ingracia's build from the back style. And that was their goal against San Diego, and it worked perfectly. Cannon was able to open up the offense on the outside and attack that flank. And then when they flipped around and started attacking Carpenter End like they always do, she was leading the charge again. She ends up scoring the black and golden goal in the 109th minute of overtime, just less than 2 minutes away from the end of the game. So she nets that thing, and I'm talking to head coach Mauricio Ingracia after the game, and he kind of just looked at me as like a matter-of-fact way when I asked him, Kayla had a really good game. And this is our quote of the week. Mauricio Ingracia on Kayla Cannon. Quote, "She's an upperclassman. It's time for her to make those plays." End quote. And I feel like that's a really important thing to appreciate when you're watching sports, specifically amateur sports, where these kids work so hard, man. Like, you and I spend a lot of time at practice, and we kind of get sick of practices when it's the beginning of the fall because we go so much. These kids are practicing every single day.
Imagine how tired we are of it.
There's no way they're not sick of practice.
Right.
So take Kayla Cannon, for example. She's been busting her butt in training for 3 years, more than 3 years, with this program, waiting for her turn. Just trying to find some level of patience that's not going to drive her crazy because she's got that competitive drive. She finally gets her chance this year, and in the third game, when her team absolutely needs a victory, she steps up at the very end and makes it happen. The look of joy on her face after that goal is what amateur athletics is all about. She waited her turn, and now she's grabbing the bull by the horns. It's beautiful.
Cannon.
Cannon.
Yeah, that was awesome. And you're